I'm Taylor.
I'm Jen.
And today we're going to talk to you about what exactly leads are and how you can go about collecting them and what to do once you have collected them.
Some people I don't think know what a lead is.
Right.
Do you get that question a lot?
Yeah, we definitely hear that. We throw that term around a lot, but they don't really know exactly what we're talking about.
It's simply a consumer that showed interest in your product or service that you really should follow up with because it could turn into a sale.
For sure. And there's certain information that you should definitely collect. What is some of the info that you want to be getting from those leads?
So first you want a name, first name, last name, email, option, phone number, option. And some people ask address. Just make sure you don't make it required because a lot of people,
Right.
they might not fill out the form. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
The less you ask, the more leads you will get, but the less information. So it depends on your goals.
Yeah, and I think it's a really good point. I love seeing, as a millennial, the contact forms that ask, how would you prefer to be contacted? Because, one, I do have a full-time job, and I can't always be answering calls and going into the details of my wedding at 12 noon.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, as a millennial, I get a lot of calls from telemarketers, and if I don't know a number, odds are I might not be picking it up. So having that option of would I prefer to be emailed or phone called, I think that's a really great tip.
And some of my clients now, on their website, they're saying, text me and giving the phone number. And they're getting a really good response from that.
And so how can you go about collecting those leads? How do you find them?
Lots of ways. First and foremost, your website is your business card. That has got to have several ways for them to contact you in the way they want to contact you. So think contact form. That's very easy to find. Think maybe as simple as an email field on every single page of the website just to get their email and to create a conversation. Have a phone number on every website if you want them to call, as well as an email on every page. You don't know what page they're coming to your website from Google organically.
Right.
Don't assume they're coming to your home page, and don't assume they'll find your contact us quickly. People don't want to work.
Yeah,
Keep it
and you
simple.
don't want to make them dig. You want to make it easy for them to find you. And I also think it's great to have some reason for them to sign up with you. So if you're having a printable or some kind of promotion, an event or a sale going on, that will be some kind of incentive for them to give you their email and their phone number.
Absolutely.
So another way that you can definitely go about collecting leads is at a bridal show.
It's great when you exhibit in a consumer show that is focused to your niche client, customer, like weddings. So at the Today's Bride shows, there you're exhibiting. It's all people there planning a wedding or know someone that's planning a wedding.
Target audience right in one spot.
How easy it is when they come up to your booth, they inquire about your service. Here, fill out my contact information so that you can follow up and you do the work afterwards.
And that can be as easy as giving them a sheet of paper to sign or having a computer
iPad
there.
that they can fill in. But then ask them important questions that help you get to know them in their wedding. When you follow up,
touch base on.
Exactly, and you got to know them. You're building a bridge, creating a relationship.
Having a relationship, exactly.
A lot of show promoters like ourselves, we provide an attendee lead list to you after the show. Challenge is you don't know who is hot from that list and who is warm or cold lead. You do know they're interested in weddings, so that's one hurdle that you can pass. So it's important to market to all of the leads, maybe by email or even direct mail, right to their mailbox. But then you can also, the ones that you collect at your booth that you talk to, those are the hot ones that follow up immediately, use the other list to supplement and try to generate more business. Another way to garner leads is align yourself with a local business that has a niche industry that offers lead lists. For instance, Today's Bride magazine. If you're a customer of Today's Bride and you subscribe to our lead list of the members that join our website, you know right now those are brides getting married, they're current, they're local, and you know the quality of the lead because you know Today's Bride.
Now, how do you follow up? Are there certain keywords that you should use or certain methods that you should do when you're following up with a potential lead?
Depends on where you got the lead and how strong it is. A referral is very simple to call, email, be direct, mention the person that referred you and how they got there. When you have the lead, say for the bridal show, and that they came to your booth, it was so nice to meet you at the show. I'm looking forward to giving more information about your wedding. The colder leads that you know they're getting married, you know you have the wedding date available, but they haven't contacted you quite yet, but they were at the show. That might be as simple as an email saying, providing your service, saying, hey, we offer this. Do you still need this type of service for your wedding? And
so maybe, that they know that you're out there.
Yes, but email is just another form of communication. Don't rely on it, and it's important to do it well. But layer these different types of follow-up to the leads with email, with direct mail, maybe phone calling too, because not many people call anymore. And you may go to voicemail, but see what
But
works
it's
best for
another
you.
layer to get them to notice you.
And timing is critical too. So it's important to follow up with leads quickly. Keep in touch with them. Give them a little
So
space.
what would be your advice of how quickly? Should it be the next day? Should it be the next week?
Think about this. When that lead's coming to you, that person is going to the very next competitor of yours, and then the very next one.
Right. They're not going to stop with just you.
Correct. So whoever gets to them first will get their attention first. And then, so you want to go as quickly as possible. And if you're not getting a hold of them, try again maybe 2 days later. Maybe try a third attempt. Then try it a different way. Maybe it's not by phone. Maybe try email. Okay, email didn't work. Okay, maybe I'll just mail a little card note in the mail. So you have to see what works for you and your business. And then when something works, make a mental note and repeat it. Repeat the pattern. And we're in the event industry, it might be date driven. So if maybe most of your clients hire you 6 months before the wedding, you know that's your sweet spot. Start contacting them 8 months before the wedding. Touch base 7 months, so boom, they know about you and they remember you when that 6-month mark comes.
Great. Well, these were some great tips. I'm so glad we got to talk to you. And I hope some of this advice and this information helps you guys. And we will see you next time.